Oh, I don't know about this one. No, that
That's
looks like papyrus.
Yeah.
Human.
Allow me to tell you about some complex feelings.
Like what?
Feelings like
The joy of finding another pasta lover.
Oh, that's a good one. The admiration for another's puzzle-solving skills.
The desire to have a cool, smart person think you are cool.
Oh, that's important.
I want that as my epitaph.
Yeah, exactly.
These feelings. These must be what you're feeling right now. I can hardly imagine what it must be like to feel that way.
After all, I am very great. I don't ever wonder what having lots of friends is like. I pity you, lonely human.
Worry not. You shall not be lonely no longer. I, the great papyrus, will be your super best friend.
No.
Not yet.
This is all wrong. I can't be your friend.
Because he's a skeleton.
You're a human.
No, but we can be friends.
Then I can fulfill my lifelong dream. Powerful, popular, prestigious.
I thought it was going to be popular. That's Papyrus. The newest member of the
DK
Guard.
crew.
Here we go. All
right.
Walks away.
Time to kill him.
Gotta feel it out. Feel it out.
Flirt.
I think that's too easy, but I'll do it. What?
Flirting.
See, I repeat your ultimate feelings.
Well,
I'm a skeleton with very...
I have 0 redeeming qualities, or I can make spaghetti.
I'm gonna go for spaghetti.
I'm gonna go for spaghetti as well.
I feel like he'll just go, I can make it better.
Yeah, or something. Oh no, you're meeting all my standards.
I guess this means I have to go on a date with you. Let's date later.
After I capture you.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna probably suck at this.
His bones.
Or not, maybe.
He's not a very good fighter.
It's thinking about what to...
Okay, time to follow it up. Follow it up. Maybe flirt again.
Hey, flirt? I don't know. Oh no!
Let's date later.
Okay, that's the same, so I might need to do something like
He's
attack.
not a very good fighter.
He's a lover.
You could try to insult him.
Okay, that's still the same thing.
That's different, actually, but...
Well...
Yeah,
okay,
you can check. I mean, you can just check.
No, check is just his HP.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
So I'm gonna have to hit him. And... Oh. Okay, blue attack.
Great. Great,
awesome.
Papyrus. You feel good now?
What? Oh my god.
You're blue now.
What?
That's my attack. Yeah.
You're blue now.
This music's way good.
What?
Can you act?
What is this?
Flirt, I don't know.
Fighting. I gotta fight.
Let's date later after I capture you.
Because now I'm jumping it over and my weight
Oh,
is...
you're platforming now.
Yeah, now my weight is pulled down as I jump.
Dad's Marinara's house behind his... He's a skeleton... Whatever. Keep talking to him, I guess.
I guess. I'll try to find him a little bit.
Oh
He's got a lot of HP. I'm not thinking about the date thing.
Yeah, he wants the date.
Okay.
He wants the D.
He does.
He just wants a good bone.
Very nice. Okay.
Bishy
Okay.
cream.
Bishy cream.
Extends the lengths of your fingers.
Just keep flirting.
Yeah, don't make me use my special attack.
I'll keep flirting.
We're building up to something.
Oh man! Oh jeez.
You can do it. You can do it. I'm evaluating your platformance.
Okay, that's yeah.
Anime powder.
Anime powder!
That's good. He's too busy fighting. Here comes.
I can almost taste my future popularity.
This anime powder will grant me.
Anime powder.
It's great. Yeah, still good.
Ah!
Oh! Oh!
That's a very cute
juice.
find is here. If I get hit one more time, I'll take an item.
Okay, that makes sense. Because you can insult him, too.
As long as I keep getting different dialogue. Oh, fuck me.
He's leveling up. He's leveling it up.
Oh!
Stay in the middle.
Attraction slime!
Yeah, no, I think they want you to just keep dodging because he keeps doing different patterns every time.
Yeah, right? Flirt.
Unparalleled
Spaghettitore.
Spaghettore? Yeah.
Spaghettore. Pizza pasta.
Good jump. Good jump. Good nothing. Good
Oh!
jump.
Oh!
Beauty yogurt.
Okay, I'll use
Nice cream.
I'll use it.
Bicycle is 11 HP.
Yeah. So that's enough for now. One half the bicycle.
There you go. Cool.
Okay, that's a good item to have. Alright. Okay. Are you proud of me?
Really
Okay.
proud of me.
Yeah, and using an item is like a move, so I keep forgetting.
Good jump.
Thank you.
Good.
Jump.
Your heart
Whoa!
soars.
My heart soars with every jump over these skeleton-bones.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
This is it. No, you got a little bit more.
The king will trim a hedge in the shape of my smile.
Oh fuck, that was really bad. Oh god.
Yeah, you stay in the air a lot longer than you expect.
Yeah. But do you think this is still?
I don't know. I have no
Pyrus is
idea.
still fighting to flirt back. So should
Unfortunately, you have chosen the hard route, man.
I have. It is my vocation.
Nice.
That was mostly luck.
You can try insulting him, but
I'll try everything
oh wow.
except your insult.
Because you could also try hitting him again.
Yeah, I think I will. Because that's what initiated this blue attack. So
I think so.
I was like, bones.
Bam, bam, bam. It's a lot of health. I guess you haven't leveled up either, so you're not strong, right? Or is it just HP?
I just have the tough glove, so I
Okay.
don't really know.
Sick. This Flappy Bird shit smells like bones.
I think I can stand to hit him a bit now. Someone like you is really rare. No, he likes it.
He likes it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Whoa.
god.
Good. Yeah, use that other half of your bicycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no harm doing it. The unison. That's solid.
This guy's funny. I don't know what. And dating might be kind of hard.
He's getting there.
Oh god. No. Oh, that's tricky because like
You gotta make tiny jumps. Yeah.
even after I let go of the
You're still moving.
I'm still
yeah.
moving. Is considering his options.
Don't use an item.
No.
Yeah, keep acting.
I'll keep
He's
fighting.
clearly moving on. Or are you gonna keep fighting? Sure. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Ah.
that wasn't good.
Oh.
It was clean. That was clean.
It's cackling.
There's a progression here.
There definitely is. Who cares? Give up. I don't want to give up. I'm filled with determination, Papyrus. Okay. Trying hard to play it cool. Because this is changing his. Oh, he's.
Come on, hit us with the special attack. We've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for this.
I've been waiting for this.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3.
What's the word boning?
Do you want to use another bicycle? You're missing exactly 11 HP.
Okay. I really want to stay on task here.
Of course.
Very soon he will use it.
It's coming. Tiny jumps. Yeah.
Oh!
No, that's close. Bam. Close combat.
I really like his face. Not too long and he'll use that special attack.
Still working on that special attack.
Oh god, I jumped too
Fuck.
high. Okay, it's trying hard to play it cool. Alright, sure. Tough glove. It's so tough.
This is your last chance
before my special attack.
Yeah. Oh.
Virus whispers. Nyeh.
Bam.
Okay. Behold.
My special
Alright, I'm super
attack.
scared. Oh.
What the heck? That's my special attack. Hey.
Do it. Okay, he's getting yelled at. He actually looks up.
Yeah, I see it.
Stop munching on that bone. Alright. Wait.
No.
Come back. Oh. Oh well. I'll just use a really cool regular attack.
You stole my Buster Sword.
Kind of. Paris is getting ready for a regular attack. Okay.
Fight again.
Let's look at act.
See if it's different.
Anything else? No. Okay.
Let's see if his attack changes. I mean.
Yeah. Sigh. Here's an absolutely normal attack.
Back to shitty
Oh
ones.
fuck! Oh god! Oh!
Just stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. You're getting too concerned with moving all around.
I like moving all around.
I know. You're very good at it. Cool! Dude! It's on a skateboard!
Oh. What? Oh. I don't. What's I supposed to do there?
You gotta tank a hit there. Watch out for the bone. Watch
I only
out for
have
that
3 HP
fucking
left.
bone.
I'm
Jump
super
over
scared.
it. Jump over it.
No, something else is gonna come.
It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. Or is there gonna be a really fast one?
Come on, you bastard!
Well,
You
it's
can't.
clear you can't defeat me. Yeah, I can see you shaking in your boots.
Therefore I, the great papyrus,
elect to grant you pity.
spare you, human.
You did it, man.
Now's your chance to accept my mercy, but this is sparing you.
Yeah, mercy.
I'll mercy you.
There you go.
Okay, good. Whew. High tension, high stakes boning.
I'm upside down. Oh no. Hold on a sec. Okay, oh man, my brains are all scrambled right now. Configure. Roll, unroll. Unroll the, yes, thank you. Okay. 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 I don't know why I'm spacing out. Oh, I know why. It's just because. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Sorry for the delay. It's just. And I gotta set up my streamer lighting too. Golly. Okay, that's better. Sorry about the delays. It's Mother's Day. So, my mom invited me to go to church with her, so I went ahead and did that. And then that put a delay on me getting my lunch, so I just finished eating. And if it seems like I'm like gassy and my face is leaking, it's just because I took a hit of that The End hot sauce again. So I'm really feeling the burn right now. Just one more second. I tried to wolf down that fried chicken as fast as I could to get the stream online. Okay. Okay, there we go. Whew. right, now we can get started. So, what should I do first? I think I'm gonna do a little unboxing first, because check out what I got in the mail just yesterday. Finally got my Pomni figure. It's been a long time coming. I ordered this like a month ago, so I don't still have chicken grease on me, do I? Because it's been sitting in box on my desk for now. And it does look good in the box, but it's a little overbearing, actually. Because this is big. This is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like amiibo size. Like, let me go ahead and whip out Samus real quick. I showed this as part of my little like retro gaming battle station that's over to my right over here. I thought it was going to be like this. Look at the size difference. That's huge. Pony's head is like almost as big as Samus, maybe even a little bit bigger. So having her in box like this is a little much. I'm going to go ahead and try and bust her out. There we go. And not rough it up too much. I mean, this is a really nice box. Let me get this on camera. There we go. You can see my gamer mouse. You can see my Raiden style gamer mouse. Let me move that out of the way. How do you breach this? This is almost like a perfect... Okay, you just lift the whole thing out. There we go. And I think this just pops off. Oh, you like that sound? Ooh. Toss these aside for now. There we go. There she is. See, isn't it nice to have a vinyl figure that's actually nice and unique? It has detail and identity. It's not just, a generic piece of crap Funko Pop that's just, it comes out of a mold and they slap on like some superficial details. So like every anime and video game and movie and cartoon and actor and everything just becomes one homogenous, massive blob of pulp culture. I'm glad that Funko Pops are now on the downtrend. What I'm not glad about is the news that like a bunch of Funko Pops got the ET treatment and they just got buried somewhere. Like they got buried like in a landfill outside of some town in middle America. And once that stuff starts to break down and seep into the water table, like that town's just gone. It is gone. Everybody in that city is going to be chemically sterilized. And there's just going to be no more generations of people living there ever again. It's just going to be this big bleached wasteland. So, thanks for that, Funko. Thanks. Doing a big favor. And while I'm showing things off, if you remember the last couple streams where I was doing the painting the dragon sculpture thing, check this out. There it is. Way, way up there. Over my closet. It is a little off center though. I'm bummed out about that, but at the same time I don't want to try again because those are big nails holding it in. I don't want to make more big old nail holes than I really need to. Speaking of painting though, I need to change the text. Sorry, I know I'm a mess. Let's here we go. Here's what we're gonna do next. Check out the new chapter. It's been a long time coming. If you remember last time, I was very caught off guard by the fact that there was not a new One Piece chapter for last week. Because now that I am reading these chapters on stream, now that I'm not the guy who is who's just reading the spoilers as they come out, I'm not as in tune on when there are breaks. So even though last time I didn't say there was a break, either Shonen Jump was on break, in which case it won't say that there's a break, or it might have been Golden Week. I'm not sure. I don't remember when Golden Week is. I think it might actually change. And that's something I'm going to have to get familiar with, I guess. Because, oh no, don't tell me I got paint on my monitor. Okay, there we go. Gonna have to learn how Golden Week works. But for now, let's go ahead and check this out. There we go. There are some spoilers to know about this. I knew way ahead of time that the chapter's name is The Wings of Icarus. And the other thing that I know about this chapter is that Doflamingo is involved in it somehow, not sure how. Apparently he's alive. I think the last time we saw him, he was mumbling something about how there might be an assassin out to, like, keep him quiet for good. Something like that. Let's see. Oh, goody. More Wano. Or what sword is that? What is this gonna be Yamato's little tour? Okay. Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage. Volume 4 asks that you complete a pilgrimage to Hakumai and return this sword to Enma's shrine in the late Yasuie's stead. Enma's shrine. Wait, because Enma's like a sword. Was it named after a person? What are we saying here? I don't know, I'm confused. And, ooh. Kinemon's face is actually looking a little scuffed. I don't know about that. Get out of here, ads. 2 of my current editors and 1 I used to work with all just got married. What wonderful news. Congrats, everyone. Oda Ichiro. Okay. Navy HQ, New Worlds. The world is shocked, of course. We saw this coming. Although, before I go any further, I gotta say, I did not understand why, after finding Vegapunk's brain, Mars didn't just, spam his hyper beam until Punk Records resembled like a giant bowl of SpaghettiOs. Like, why didn't he try and waste that thing? I guess he was in a hurry to find the transponder snail, the Denden Mushi, but, like, I don't know, how long would it really have taken to just give the big old brain one more shot for good measure? But yeah, the world's gonna sink into the ocean. Does he realize what he's saying? Dr. Vegapunk. So yeah, a lot of the lower tier guys are obviously not privy to this. And it's actually looking pretty good, like too good. I thought he was supposed to have like big scars or whatever. Like, did he get fixed up? And how? I don't know. This feels like this might be an error. The town of Mockery, Mock Town. They're all laughing about it. This guy's a riot. Is he trying to panic everyone and take the world down with him? How the heck is the whole world meant to sink, Mr. Genius? No familiar faces, unfortunately. The city of Water 7. If he was just talking about the city, I'd believe him in an instant. Yes, Water 7 is sinking. But the whole world? It'd take a lot more than rising tides to do that, right? Yeah, I think the tides did rise after Emu authorized like that huge like UFO type thing to wipe the Lugia off the map. Didn't that make the sea levels rise? So what is Vegapunk saying, that there's going to be more of that? Or that it's happened before? Okay, there's the flamingo. The underwater president fell down. This just gets better and better. Isn't it your job to take care of the inmates, Magellan? What are you going to do if the prison gets completely flooded? It's been a little bit. I mean, Impel Down seems watertight, but I mean, if you're stuck down there, that's rough. Like, how much higher would you have to build Impel Down for it to stay above water? You have a point. The sudden sea level rise earlier caused havoc with some cells. Ooh. So maybe it's not so watertight. And that was only 1 meter. How many meters would it take to cover the whole world? Most urban areas would be screwed if water levels rose just another 5 meters. Maybe we should evacuate? We could always go somewhere high up. Of course, Duffy knows what's going on. Ever since the last chapter dropped, people have been taking note about all the cases of people who live in, like, people of authority, specifically, who live in high places. And that's not necessarily suspect. That happens all the time in real life, just because people in power feel like they're in power when they live in high up places. It's a classic, like, symbol of status and authority. But it is interesting in the case of One Piece how strange and almost unnatural the changes in elevation can be, where like the castle in Dressrosa up on this massive plateau, or Marie Joisie, obviously up at the top of the world, up on the red line. But then you've got a place like Alabasta, which is famous for having a kind king, where not just him, but his entire city are up on this massive plateau. So, almost like there's been hints that this has been going on, and characters in One Piece know about it. But only the elites. And this is getting down to like the end game of One Piece, so this could be stuff that Oda has actually been setting up for a while. I believe Oda's had the ending of One Piece pretty much polished from an early stage. And so I don't think it's too far-fetched. Like, some things are earlier on, people say, like, oh, foreshadowing. Oh, like, this one silhouette or whatever is similar to Luffy in this panel. It's foreshadowing. And I try to tell them it's not foreshadowing. It's reincorporation. There's a difference. But in this case, I think it might actually be foreshadowing, just because we're getting now to the parts of One Piece that Oda has kind of already written, the parts that he's been building up to this whole time. So, a lot of that stuff with people living in high places might just be intentional. Might just have been purposeful from the beginning. So, let's see what's going on. Fishman Island. I mean, they won't be hit too hard by it, but they did kind of want to move to the surface. There's not going to be much surface left. Most of the world is going to be like Fishman Island if this keeps up. Father, is that really going to happen? It sounds so outlandish, Gemon. Oh, and another thing about Fishman Island is people were noticing that there's the giant ship called the Noah, and now there's news of what is basically a world flood. Seems like there's kind of a connection. So, I think it's safe to say that as early as Fishman Island, this was being planned. Maybe earlier, but definitely at least as early as Fishman Island. There's no way that's a coincidence. There's no way that I just spitballed that. There's got to be a connection there. Back at Egghead, the island of the future. This is crazy talk, but the world's most acclaimed scientist is saying it. It doesn't matter if it's true, it'll cause mass panic and chaos. Enough of the lies and madness, Vegapunk. That guy actually looks familiar. Wasn't he in a video game or something? Like a One Piece video game? Quickly, eradicate the Den Mushi. Snuff out every living thing you can sense. Worf, kill everything you see. And stop that green thing before it destroys everyone. We can deal with the ramifications later. Damn Stella, did he really spill the beans on everything? Please humor me for a moment as I make a prediction. Assuming my sensor data is accurate, a few days from now, as I record this, an exceptionally vicious earthquake will rock the entire planet. A few days from now, as I record this, an exceptionally vicious earthquake will rock the entire... So, this was recorded shortly before the test firing of the big Mother Flame UFO thing? I assume? That's what he's talking about? Not clear. Smoothie and Mont d'Or. I thought these guys got wiped out. I thought they all got done in or arrested by the Marines. Wait, where are we? What? Don't tell me he's talking about today's earthquake. Didn't he die after this recording? Following this calamity, sea levels the world over will rise by 1 meter. A number of islands will become uninhabitable. He actually saw it coming. And naturally, many beaches will also be completely submerged. If this doesn't come to pass, feel free to disregard the rest of this message. This is freaky. How was he able to call it? Assuming, however, these events have transpired, then please pay heed to what I have to say. Wait, why do we... There's no establishing where Smoothie and Mont d'Or are. That's really weird. Although, to these guys, he could be bluffing. This could be a live stream. And he could just be saying that this is pre-recorded, but whatever. The earthquake I just predicted cannot, strictly speaking, be considered a natural phenomenon. Wah. Wah. Kya. Vegapunk, not another word. Get out of here. I know what that is. I've always naively yearned for peace and prosperity. Wait a second. Lilith is here shooting him with like the bubble gun. Shouldn't the bubble gun like totally incapacitate these guys? It doesn't even really matter how powerful they are. I've been saying this a lot online. The bubble guns seem really overpowered. The way that they could just pack away 4 like S Shark, S Hawk, S Snake, S Bear. Yeah, 4 of what are supposedly like the most powerful living things in the world. So if they can do that, well, number one is there's still some more paint on my screen. Number one is why didn't the world government order more of these? Like, I don't care how expensive they are or how early they are in development. Like, I can't think of any possible rationalization to not order hundreds or thousands of these bubble guns. They seem so ridiculously powerful. They're like tough as steel. They pack away devil fruit users real easy. It's portable. Like, what's stopping these bubble guns from being mass produced, honestly? And why not use them against the Gorsei now, when it's clear that the Gorsei have devil fruit powers? It just seems like, well, for one, they're big targets, and 2, the slightest touch of these bubble guns should render them completely enervated. If they're strong enough to put away guys like S-Hawk, like I just don't get it. Like, last I checked, it doesn't really matter how powerful you are. If you have a devil fruit, anything with the power of the sea is your kryptonite. You are just done if you touch that stuff. So, I don't know. That seems like one of those plot devices that's introduced without really a lot of regard for the possible ramifications. I've always naively yearned for peace and prosperity. Okay, everybody's getting embodied by Saturn. Gua, be gone. And that brought me to what proved to be my first grave sin. Mars, what is the status of the power station? I am seeing to it now. We must preserve the contents of that room. I am almost there. I was fixated on my dream of developing an everlasting energy source, hell-bent on driving the world to a bigger and brighter future. The mother flame. But I flew too close to the sun. So this is it, the mother flame. The device that will send Faust back to the Mamoto world. And it's a little tiny itty-bitty flame inside this giant Akira-style science ball with tons of wires and stuff sticking out of it. Okay. We have to eradicate all life forms. We must be relentless. Not yet. Huh. Saturn, instead of tearing things apart with his massive spiral body, he's just clubbing the computers with his big shillelagh. Fascinating. I shouldn't get ahead of myself, though. It's no use. Nothing's working. In order to understand, what is it? We didn't even face it. Youch, that's hot. Yeah. Where the world is heading will be burned to a crisp if you don't hurry. We must first address the past, specifically what happened between 900 and 800 years ago, a century-long period that most think of as a blank part of history. Ooh, Emu's hearing this, and he doesn't like it, and it seems like there's a bit of commotion in the town of Marie-Joisie as well. Those miserable Marines, what are they doing? Hurry and shut this cretin's mouth. Fittingly, it is known as the Void Century, since all information about it has either been erased or lost. And that is true for the most part, but there is one last key to unlocking some scraps and echoes from back then. Death is too good for him. Bring back his body. I'll tear him limb from limb. The Void Century. What is he talking about? Wait. The Void Century thing. Is this something to which the world nobles are not privy? Like, has the act of censoring the Void Century been so automated that the world nobles don't even think about it anymore? To the point that some of them don't even know about it? Like, is the Void Century void even to them? Some of them, anyway. The poneglyphs. Those lonely stones dwelling in various quiet and calm lands all over the globe. The text inscribed on them, once decoded, is our one and only method of glimpsing this unknown past. Dere shi shi shi. Huh? There's no, like... pardon me. There's no flashback shading, so this is in the present, and Jaguar de Salt, it doesn't seem like he's covered in bandages anymore. Hey, did you know? Orangetown and East Blue, that way back when 20 kings teamed up to create the world, I wonder if this old-timer knows about any of them. Who can say? What do you think, Choo Choo? Woof. Despite this, any attempts to decipher the poneglyphs is considered taboo by the world government, and so I felt compelled to commit my second grave sin. I betrayed the government and studied this forbidden error myself. I was fortunate enough to inherit several documents from a certain group of exceptional archaeologists, and that allowed me to decipher a number of poneglyphs. And I guess Robin's not hearing any of this, or maybe she is? Zoro-san, Jinbei-san. I pursued this research as far as possible, and I have no regrets. History is a story, after all. Whoa, the ground's moving? The ground is moving? Uh-oh. The clouds are stretching? This must be what Edison was talking about. With the edge of the clouds further out, we'll be able to leap right into the ocean. Oh, hey, that's an idea. Usopp's happy about it. Y'all Straw Hats had better make it. Don't you dare get caught by the government. And in truth, I only know a small fragment of this 100-year-long tale. It wouldn't be right to leave you with such baseless speculation, so I'll limit myself to the facts as I know them. Enough, Straw Hat, it's pointless. The star of the story was born 900 years ago in a bountiful and advanced kingdom. This next move is gonna work. And just like the legendary sun god Nika from the Fables of Elbaf, he too fought with a stretchy and elastic body. They called him Joy Boy. Stop it, you're cracking us up. Man, Luffy cannot... he cannot crack Warcury's defenses at all. This so trips me out. Like, someone who's tougher than the world's strongest creature? Like, maybe he's not stronger, but his defenses are unreal. I don't think there's anyone in One Piece who is as durable as Warcury. At this point, I think his durability is second only to, like, Sea Stone or the Poneglyphs. He was the first man to take to the seas, the first one to be called a pirate. The original pirate, Joy Boy. Cool. And there's a break next week. But you know what? That works for me, actually. I've actually been wanting to take another break. So I think this is my chance. I want to try and sync up my breaks with Oda's breaks. to try and give myself just a little bit of rest, a little time to focus on other things. So I'm actually cool for once with there being a break. But as for this chapter, I mean, definitely some interesting truth bombs being dropped, and I do like learning that they're actually starting to solve the problem. It's not just the Straw Hats trying and failing to leave. It finally is starting to feel like there's a way out. I was nervous at first when it said that the ground is moving. I thought this was them destroying the big, champagne bottle shaped structure that makes the clouds. I thought maybe the Gorsei had destroyed it and Punk Records was coming down, but no, they're actually making the little artificial sky island bigger to make it easier to escape. So that's neat, but like stuff like this, which is mostly stuff that we already knew or could guess, it comes off as a bit long-winded. There was a lot of text in this chapter. But it was cool seeing the Mother Flame. It really is a tiny, some sort of special fire inside of, like I said, big Akira-style science ball. So, what are they going to do? Are they going to try and take off with this big ball? As big as the Gorsei are, I think that might be a team effort. And this still gets under my skin. The fact that Smoothie and Mondor are hanging out somewhere. No establishing shot, whatever. Just like anime speed lines. Can we not get a little more about what's going on with the Big Mom Pirates? Like, last I checked, most of their main forces were out by Wano. They got intercepted by the Marines, or the world government, or whoever. It's been a while. I don't remember exactly. But basically, they got caught. And the assumption was that, like, that was it. They just got off-screened or off-paneled, off whatever you want to call it. Like, they're done. And then you saw the cover story where their territory was getting rocked by the Blackbeard Pirates. Chocolate Town, at the very least. So, I guess there's just more details about the Big Mom Pirates that we don't know yet. I don't know if they still have a role to play. They seem kind of obsolete in the grand scheme of things. And I still don't know what's going on with Akainu's face. He doesn't look scarred anymore. But the Joy Boy, the first pirate. Now, normally I'm not one to indulge in theories. I think most fan theories are garbage, quite frankly. But I did toy with the idea that the Straw Hat Pirates are actually like an ancient organization. That the Straw Hat Pirates, as we know them, are not the first iteration of the Straw Hat Pirates. That there were Straw Hat Pirates before Luffy, and Joy Boy was their captain. And some other guys like Poseidon, maybe someone from Wano. I don't know. I'm just putting that idea out here. I don't know anyone else has had that idea. But it is interesting to me. And now I'm going to go ahead and get on to the main subject of the stream. And now let's paint. And first I gotta whip this out. I should have like transferred this picture to the computer. This is very unprofessional. I'm gonna have to like show it to you guys on my phone. But here's the basic idea. Here's this is a placemat that I made back in like first grade. Tastefully cropped so that like you can't see the mess around it or you can't see my last name. But I made that back in first grade. And so for this stream, I thought I would try to recreate it with acrylic. So I've already got the basic level set up, like the background. It's going to be a sky, and I know you're probably thinking like, what have you done? It's a terrible job. There's obvious paint streaks all over the place, and normally that'd be a problem, but I think it'll work for this, just because it's supposed to be a sky background. So having little streaks of white in it isn't even really that bad. It's just like clouds. And you saw on the outline how I think they were supposed to be grassy hills, but I think I'm just going to do grass. I don't remember exactly. I mean, I came up with that when I was 6 years old. So that's the idea, is to have grass on the outer ring and flowers, and then the big Happy Mother's Day over like a slightly cloudy background, almost like you're looking up from amidst the grass, if you know what I'm saying. Like imagine you're lying down in the grass and looking up. So now I gotta roll this camera again, so it's not just all upside down. If it would be nice enough to actually do that. I don't know why the options have to be a secret. Alright, there we go. And I have most of my colors mixed already. But before I can even do anything, I've got to rearrange my little battle station here. It's all over the place. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of time to set this up. Now, put this on top. No. Do not spill. Do not spill. There's the water. Go ahead and hit me with some more paints. Red, yellow, blue. And I gotta keep this open on the side for reference, because I want to try and get it as close as I can. Like you see here, I can't quite make out what color that's supposed to be. If that's supposed to be pink or purple. I think it's going to be something in between, so I got that whipped up. Blue. Let me look up some flowers for reference. Let me go ahead and open those up. I thought I closed this window. Why is it open on the other... Okay, that was weird. It opened up the video configuration multiple times, but on the wrong window. And oh no, now I gotta try and type around my setup because I got my stuff all the way over here. Okay. And it keeps opening up these different tabs for some reason. No, not the spider lily. That's too hard. I'm not trying to... Like, no, that doesn't seem right. Dahlias, huh? So many different types of dahlias. Some of them really cool looking, actually. They look like those psychedelic, like, Buddhist-inspired paintings. Hold on a second, it's getting hot in here. Hopefully the fan doesn't dry out the paint. I don't know if I want to do roses. Roses is almost too obvious. Hibiscus, huh? I do like hibiscus. Hibiscus is cool looking. Those are some big old flowers. But I don't know. Try to not overthink it. Huh. Okay, now let me look at my reference. Okay, so let's whip out some red. And yellow. Some of these paints aren't doing so well. They're starting to almost like booger up. Like me when I have a really bad nosebleed. Some blue. White especially. I had to leave the bottle of white upside down overnight to try and get it to come out. And it still doesn't really want to, even though I can feel there's more in there. The blue, though, I think it could use a touch of purple. Daggone it. Get out of here. There. And let's go ahead and close this window because I can't see. I'm having trouble seeing OBS. The purple. Yes. Let's try and whip some of that up. There we go, just a little bit. Okay, maybe more than a little bit. Too dark. Gonna have to whip out the white even though I don't like it. Because it's being uncooperative. The bottle doesn't even want to close properly anymore. There we go. That's a little better. But I'm not ready to whip that out just yet. Wipe that off. Whip it up. Get out of here, gamer mouse. You're distracting. And you see I have different, a lot of different greens here. Because the idea is I'm going to have like 3 different layers of grass. Where the innermost layer is like bright green. And then darker, and the outermost circle is going to be like even darker. This is supposed to be like the grass that is closest to you. Because again, you're supposed to be looking up in this image. So how many yellow flowers are on the bottom? Oh my gosh, it looks like there's one that's black? Ew. There's another flower here that I didn't even notice. Unless that's supposed to be white. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 yellow flowers coming up from the top. So let's see. If there's a short one. Right there. And wow, that almost looks yellow. Maybe that could use a little more, just a little more blue. Let's whip it up. Because blue's really powerful. Like, that's already a drastic change in color. I don't want to change it too much. Like, that's more spot on. But now I feel like I want to add more blue to the darker green to make it stand out more. Well, let's mix up the darker one. It's almost a little too dark. There we go. Get out of here. There we go. Now let's try that again. There we go. That's better, mostly. It's the smallest one, but I want it bigger. It's almost like I should get this like almost picture in picture. But again, it's just like you see how it is. There we go. And then big tall one through here. That might be a little too tall. But I think I'll find my vision for this as I do it. that's not too bad. And then there's shorter ones over this way. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And oh golly. These ones are really packed in here. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough knowing how tall is too tall. Because I need room for the Mother's Day message, right? And then let's see. One more really short one. And then big tall one coming through here. And let's see. Room for one more. That didn't turn out too great. Accidentally made it too thick. But that's not too bad, I guess. Now there's one tucked away in this little corner right here. Man, 6-year-old me has really given myself quite a challenge. Okay. Now these blue ones. Where's my mouse cursor? Thank you. How are these done? How? Oh, golly. Almost like, like this. And then like, no, make them fatter. Make those leaves really big and fat. Maybe painting over these later, so I don't know if I want to try too hard on them. And then over here there's some more blue flowers. So let's see, how many are on this side? Just 3. No, 4. 3, 4, 5 actually. No, I already got that one. So 2 blue ones and 2 red ones. So I'll do like this. turning out too bad so far. Go. And 2 blue ones up here as well. There, that's not bad. I'm even painting it upside down too. My arm's starting to hurt though. Maybe little leaves right here. In here. Don't go away. Whew. Okay. So for the blue ones, for now, should tackle the red ones now. Still haven't figured out exactly how I want to do them. See, 2 of them over here, but do it like lower because they gotta make room for the 3 pink flowers. And maybe just a little itty bitty, like, leaves. This one's getting a little crazy though. Kind of messed up the brush fanned out on me when I didn't mean for it to. That one's almost too short though. Once I start putting in the grass, it's gonna get all covered up. So let me make it bigger. That's better. And let's switch to the pink ones. Which are going to be pretty similar, actually, I think. Make it a little wider down here. Whew. And then leaves. Didn't want to do roses either because I think roses are, especially red roses, are like more romantic. And it's gonna be a Mother's Day thing. I mean, nothing wrong with putting roses in your like Mother's Day message, I guess, if that's her favorite flower, or you have an Oedipus complex. No, more like that. Yes. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 red flowers. Itty bitty little yellow flower. 2. Three. And leaves. Oh, that leaf actually turned out pretty good by accident. That one too. I thought I was gonna have to turn this upside down at some point, but maybe I don't have to. My arm does hurt though. Golly. Oh wait, that's pink, red. I don't even know what I'm trying with that one. But whatever. My painting doesn't have to be perfect because plants aren't perfect. Whew. Ah, my arm. Ugh. I think once I get these last leaves on, I'm gonna take a sip and take a break. Very short break. Okay, that leaf is looking kind of whack. Gotta admit, I don't like that one. Whew. And maybe I'm not using the best brush for this. Who knows? My camera's a little crooked. Can I fix that? That's better. That was good. I really like that leaf. only could get more like that. Oop, that started out good and then it got a little bit messed up. Okay, that's good enough for now. I gotta put this down. Don't want to get paint on the handles of my other brushes. Then I'll pick them up and get paint everywhere. Alright. First little bit. Let's try and not drink the water that has paint in it. Thank you very much. Drink some Mountain Dew Baja Blast instead, which might actually be slightly less healthy. Whew. So let's see here. It's mostly going to be yellow flowers here. A couple blue ones here. One here. A couple up there. Not a whole lot of blue flowers because, surprisingly, blue was not my favorite color back then. It used to be green. And then at some point I changed my mind and changed it to blue because I realized there were more hues of blue that I liked versus the number of green hues that I liked. Nowadays, I mean, blue's my favorite color, but I think I've come to appreciate most colors, including all the different hues of green. Because I mean, as you've seen, we've got a lot of different greens coming up. And another plan I have is, you see all these dark colors here? Those are going to be the colors for the Happy Mother's Day message in the very center. Because I didn't want it to be just black like it is in the original. I wanted something that pops out a little bit more than that. And as you probably noticed, I didn't quite have my A's sorted out to where they just look like really dumpy P's. But only sometimes, because you'll see I did this A correctly. That's strange. And you're not going to see it, but I also got the A in my own name incorrectly as well. Strange, the things we struggle with as kids. I remember as a child I used to struggle a lot with the difference between what and that. I kept mixing them up and thinking they were the same word. Now I'm debating. I want to do something to give these the stems and leaves of these flowers a little more dimension. Just not sure how exactly I want to go about it. If I want to go about it at all. I feel like I kind of do. To make them pop out more. But that would mean going over them with more green paint again. Oh, sorry about all the squeaking on the chair. That's just kind of how it is. I could honestly use another one. I think what I want to do is hit it with more green with this brush, but then use another even tinier brush to add a little bit of slightly darker green. And then try and mix them up. So, let's try that. I've We have the basic outline of all the plants down now, so it won't be as trying. Dark green, dark green. Maybe the dark green isn't dark enough. Kind of like how this brush isn't enough of a brush. It's basically just a stick with the tiny insignificant remains of a brush on it. So let me try this. Just kind of experimenting, but it doesn't seem to be going too well. Maybe a tiny bit of the dark green would actually be better. Just a tiny bit, though. Not too much. That's not actually too bad. Okay, so let's do it like that. That's turning out okay. See, we've got a little more going on already. I just gotta do that a whole lot more. Now, while I'm touching this up, I think I'll go ahead and talk a bit more about the state of the channel. It's slow right now, but my view... Oh, there's some yellow in there. How did that get there? Get out. Ew, no. It's slow, but steady. Channel's growing slowly, but those view numbers are slowly but surely ticking up. And I just want to take a moment to say how thankful I am for anyone and everyone coming to tune into my streams, everyone who subscribed, everyone who supported me. Because every view counts. I appreciate every single view, every single subscription. Because every little bit counts. Every view and every subscription, every like, every comment you guys give me brings us closer to getting newer, bigger, better content. Full details are in my debut stream if you want to know more, but I've got big plans for this channel. Plans to expand. And I already mentioned how a lot of developments are going to be happening over this coming summer, because I work in education. So once the summer break comes on, that'll be my chance to focus more on my editing. Focus more on trying to polish the look and feel of the channel. And a chance to try and perfect my rhythm for content creation. So that way I can keep doing it even when I have my other jobs, and it's not just me focusing very single-mindedly on one thing and neglecting others. Let's smash that up a little more. This is actually going slower than expected. Tired of just messing with the greens. I think in a little bit I'm gonna switch it up and start painting in some of these flowers. The opposite effect, the opposite intended effect. Can I just go ahead and do it like this and not do as much mixing? It's messier though. You gotta add more green. And then mash it up. A couple more and I'll start coloring in some Oh. I'm having a nosebleed. Ugh. Hold on a second. Okay. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Maybe I can still do it one-handed. I'll endeavor to not get blood on this painting. Let's switch it up. So while I wait for this nosebleed to calm down, I'm going to go ahead and hit these flowers. Let me go and reference cell first. I don't know why that helps, but it does. Bigger. Ooh, that's gonna take a lot of layers. This yellow is so weak. Ah, so weak. Sheesh. If only I knew how to make yellow thicker. I think I talked about this on another stream, how I am prone to nosebleeds. Oh yeah, these are going to take a lot of work. You can see very clearly how the blue is bleeding through. Maybe I should have used some primer first. I mean, tulips are easy enough to paint, I guess. I mean, they're basically just little ovals of color. I think my nosebleed is starting to calm down. Now I'm all stuffy though. There we go. Summer's going to be the big chance for me to do a lot of things. I've never taken the time to actually troubleshoot on Twitch and figure out what's going on with that, because we were supposed to debut simultaneously on YouTube and Twitch, and the whole Twitch thing just fell apart. It'll be my chance to polish up my overlay that I got going on. It'll be my chance to try and fix the computer so I can get Psychonauts 2 running. Try and get some better equipment. Lots and lots of stuff. Any more yellow ones? I should add like a little daisy right here, because you see, see right there, there's like a little tiny one. Alright. Whoa. Don't blow up on me. Okay, so the yellow flowers are gonna have to dry off before I put more into them. Daggone it. My workspace is becoming limited now. Let's go back to working on these leaves. If only I was like ambidextrous, right? And I could just I mean, I can try. It would make this faster. Man, I am disappointed at how like fat this tulip turned out. Look at how thick that is. That's crazy. It's the ambidextrous approach is not terrible. Not as bad as you might expect. I just get tired of putting down one brush, and then I gotta go get the other. And I gotta put that down, get the other one. Maybe now you see what I meant when I was saying in my other painting stream how I like to work fast. And now I'm resorting to using both hands just because I don't want to spend the extra 1 second putting down one brush and then picking up another. There we go. Oops, got some dark paints on this one, although that kind of works out in its own way. Wait, is that all the yellow flowers? I have no idea what I was thinking when I made this, by the way. Like, there's seemingly no pattern to how these different colors of flowers are arranged. Like, the bottom is almost all yellow, and then, like, big chunks of red and purple occasionally interrupted by blue. Like, absolutely bizarre concept. I think maybe what happened was I was just, like, running out of crayon to draw with. Now what? Let me try and touch up these yellow flowers now. I mean, they're not dry, but there's big clumps of color to them. I want big clumps of color, big clumps of paint, you know? To where they don't want to dry. So maybe if I put a little more effort into, like, I don't know, spacing out the paint. Because this is a really rushed job that I did while I was having a nosebleed. Especially this one. This looks terrible. This is like the worst one. Stupid yellow paints. So weak. So weak. Okay, now let's try and add some dimension to these other plants. Especially the blue ones. I want to do the blue ones next. Like gotta use my left hand for this. Which, by the way, that's why, for the dragon sculpture, the left dragon was blue and the right one was red. Was because I'm left-handed, and my favorite color is blue. So there you go. No, that's too much. I was about to mess that up real bad. Like, see, even that is already a lot. But, ooh. Hey, that actually turned out okay. But let's make it more like the leaves are actually, like, kind of attached. Instead of just being all over the place. Instead of just being, like, peripherals. There we go. We got these plants overlapping. So I'll try and do my best with that. Running low. More. Come on. Don't run out on me yet. As you can probably tell, I'm not trying to give him like huge amounts of detail. It's not supposed to be like super realistic. It's supposed to just be kind of simplistic and almost cartoony. Let's see. Oh, the picture went away. Hold on. And then these ones. So much green. I can't even remember how I overlapped these. I think I overdid it. Okay. See how that goes. Oh, there's almost no dark green on that. Come on. Okay, I gotta turn this upside down. I'm struggling with this part. kind of messed that up. I think that's enough for the... That's all the blue ones, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's put some blue in there. And which one do I want to use? Oh no, don't get the yellow everywhere. That is not good. I'll use this one. There we go. My mic's a little too far away. Let me scoot that in. Yeah, volume has been a struggle on this channel. I could really go for a new microphone. I mean, this one's okay. I think it was pretty awesome, in fact, at the time that I got it, but I got it a long time ago. So, hydrangeas are kind of just like big blobs of flowers. Okay. I mean, I'll do my best. Golly, this is easy. Hydrangeas have almost like no design to them. I'll probably put like little bits of white in there to try and shape them up. But not really a whole lot going on there. I'll get the green off the little tiny brush and use that. As soon as it stops being stubborn, it's really glued on there. Well, maybe not a whole lot of white. Just a little bit. To be like, okay. And then Yep, that's how hydrangeas work. That's not great. That's really not great. That's okay, I guess. That's as good as my hydrangeas are gonna get. I mean, I'm not a big flower guy. Let me double check my reference. Yep. Blue and blue and blue, so. And then more. And then even more. white's now getting a lot of blue in it, to where it's gonna stop being white soon. Now it's too white. Get more blue in there, come on. And then white again. Wow. That's really bad. I don't like how that's turning out at all. Come on. Have I put too much paint on there now that it won't take more? Look at that. It's just kind of like blending into the sky. Oh crap, I got paint all over the mic. Look at that. Well, I guess I can't look at it. But, oh, my nice snowball. Do you like the sound of this? Do you like the sound of me wiping the microphone and manhandling it? Even got some on the logo, which is right on top of the receiving thing. There you go. I bet that sounds really good. Okay, these are just kind of whatever they are. I'm not doing too good with that. Where did I put my white? The brush that has all the white on it. Right there. Doesn't help that, like I said, the white is being kind of uncool. There, I'll let that rock. I think trying to correct it over and over again is what kind of caused these ones up at the top to get so muddled. I'll try and fix it one more time. Yeah, that's a little better. What's next? What's next? Well, let me go ahead and get the paint off these now. See, now the water is really starting to look like Baja Blast. Maybe you can't tell a lot on the video, but it's got that Baja Blast color. The white is actually getting so thick that it doesn't even want to dissolve in the water anymore. Ooh, now it's a very cool color. I actually like that. That's neat looking. It's like the blue water in Who Killed Captain Alex. Or the blue milk in, what was that? Was that Star Trek or Star Wars? I don't remember. Let me turn myself off some more. There we go. And I can put that over here. As usual, when I do these paint streams, my desk is becoming a disaster zone. But it's been a while since I touched up the yellow ones. Let me try that again. They're mostly dry now. I think they're ready for another coat. It is better, but I don't know, it could still use at least one more. I always forget how weak yellow is. How much help it needs to actually show up and not get muddled with whatever's underneath it. And I have like a big old jug of primer too. I really should have used that. Instead of just being clueless about it. These tulips will turn out very textured, at the very least. I know that's something cool that a lot of people like, is like when you can see the brush strokes, which is kind of ironic. I mean, normally the point of art is to like be immersive. But then sometimes people like it when you can actually like sort of see the steps. Okay, now I really need my reference because I'm once I put in a little more shadow on these other plants, I'm gonna have to try and figure out which ones are supposed to be red and which ones are supposed to be pink. They look very similar. There we go. Dark green. No, you're not light green. Get out of here. Wait, where did I put that? I thought I had it drying like over here. I mean, not that you can see. Oh, it was hiding behind the other bigger brush. That's the problem I run into a lot. Whenever something's missing, it just turns out to be eclipsed. Perfectly eclipsed. Like the conveniently shaped lamp in Undertale. I was just watching the Super Best Friends play it. It's the first time I've gone back to that series, and man, Matt's not very, like, that's a great series, it's funny, but I don't think Matt is very good at RPGs. I think maybe he knows that too. That's why he does video essays now instead of Let's Plays. Not enough. What the heck, man? Have I not been drying this enough and now it's not, like, absorbing the color anymore? Look at that. That's completely overdone. Okay. This needs rinsed out to work properly. It's absorbed too much green. Now it won't take it anymore, and it's just a thick layer of green on top of the brush instead of being in it. Makes it harder to disperse the way the paintbrushes are supposed to work. Weird way that sort of accidentally turned out okay. Let me see if I can take some of that dark green and smear it over here. Boy, I have really challenged myself this time. Trying to do all this in one day. I haven't even gotten to the part where I actually throw down the grass, which I thought was going to be one of the first steps, until I realized that it was going to be hard to figure out how to do the flowers unless I did them first. Not utilizing my dark green at all the way that I thought I would. Seems like I actually missed some spots here. Blend. That's okay. I messed that up in kind of a good way. Alright, that'll do for that. I want to switch over to doing the flowers now. It's getting monotonous. And while we're doing the flowers, I'll let this soak again. Reference. Okay, so these two are red. And these three are pink. And these ones are just going to be kind of basic. Let me turn it this way. which brush do I want to use? I guess I'll use this one. Okay. Red. Okay. I actually really hated how that turned out. I'm not using this brush anymore or ever. That turned out super bad. That turned out really, really bad. Whoa. Don't. Maybe the problem is the red. The red doesn't seem to be playing real nice. Like, at all, really. The red is awful. I really don't know what the problem is. That red looks really crappy. I'm gonna have to redo those. And with the knowledge that I'm gonna have to redo those, I guess I might as well go ahead and take care of these ones up here as well, so that I have to turn the picture upside down because this is upside down. So that's pink. These two are red. These three are red. Do I want to try and use another brush? Yes. Yes, I do. Because I still don't like how that turned out. That was so bad. I'll wipe the green off this one and try to use my smallest brush. The smallest brush that's actually a brush and not just this little stupid stick. That brush has seen better days. Okay, one more time. Pink, red, red. Okay. Oh, that's way better. Well, now that I see how well that works, I want to go back and do it on these too. They're supposed to be round, not all frayed at the edges. That sticks out like a sore thumb compared to the aesthetic of the rest of the painting. It's still kind of tough to work with, though. I don't know what's up with this red paint, but it doesn't like me. I did say that I appreciate all colors, but I think red might actually be my least favorite, just because it's so overdone. I know that's kind of a silly thing to say about a color. I mean, it's color. It's a fundamental part of the universe. But I don't know why. I just feel like a lot of cultures just latched onto the color red and uses it for everything. That does look a little weird. I don't know. It looks okay on the video, I guess. But in person, it's kind of weird looking. Come on, a little more. And how many pink flowers did I have to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4. So that's kind of refreshing. No, bigger. Way bigger. Don't want a little bitty flower on this big old stem. Big stem needs big flower. Okay, there we go. That's good enough for the red. The red is ticking me off. And the pink's probably going to be the same, too. So let's try and hit up this pink. And it's a good thing I got this pink too. All the pink and purple. This is actually the pink and purple that I got last time mixed together. See, I wasn't actually planning on doing this. But then I found out that Mother's Day was coming up and wasn't really sure what to get my mom. And then I remembered this idea that I had last Mother's Day to redo the old Happy Mother's Day placemat that I made in first grade. You know, these pink flowers are turning out jank, but in kind of a good way. Like, I kind of like how cutesy they look. This mix of pink and purple actually is also kind of weak, but I don't think it's too bad. go. Bigger. Bigger. Way bigger. And more petals, too. Whoa, careful. There, that's okay. Darn. Come on. We're actually almost done with the flowers. I still want to put a daisy right there, though. In the corner. For that one mysterious flower that I missed in the original placemat that looks black, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be white or something. Or I just forgot to color it all together. I mean, who knows what was going through my mind when I was 6 years old. I did dumb things like draw on the entertainment center with pencil. Hey, wait, I forgot to do this red one. Man, that was stupid of me. I don't know what was going through my mind. When I thought I was done with these red flowers, I guess I was just impatient because this red is ticking me off. It seemed to do me alright when I was painting the dragon sculpture, but now it's just being ornery. So, okay, let's finish our business here. You know, I actually think I'm liking this red flower the most of them all. I feel like I kind of messed it up at the end, but whatever. Okay, but now I have to wait for the red to dry off before I can start fiddling with redoing the stems on the red and pink flowers. Let me help it along by trying to more evenly place this red paint. Honestly, the red kind of needs another coat, even though I don't want to do it. Because the red's being a huge pain. Come on. Come on. And these are well enough. So I guess while that dries up, I'm gonna throw down what I hope to be the last layer of yellow. I mean, maybe you can't tell in the video, but there's still a lot of blue bleeding through on these tulips. Yeah. This should... Well, I was going to say this should do it, but I think I'm just in denial. This is probably going to need yet another coat of yellow. If only I had thought to throw down some white first. Or primer. Because I'm still seeing a lot of blue bleeding through and it's bothering me. Whoops. We'll just make that bigger. Okay, so that one kind of got messed up. There's really only so much I can do to fix it. So I guess I'm just gonna write that one off. No, I guess the tulips look okay now. Maybe I won't have to add more yellow. Here, let's start putting in that daisy because the red still needs a little more time to dry. Let me pull up my reference again. And make a huge commotion right next to the microphone. Hope that's okay. Man, just the teeny tiniest little neglected flower all the way down here. Almost like a weed. And we're going to want this one. Okay. For a second, I thought I miscounted my flowers. Really trying to get it pretty much the way it is on the placemat. With the number of flowers there are. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Yeah, okay. So, almost done with the flowers, I guess. I gotta put in a lot of work here, though. Almost knocked over my blue, though. So, let's not do that yet. There. More. There. And, it's not quite dried off yet, though. Ooh, that's too much dark green. So I can't touch the stem yet because it's not ready. But at least I can work on the leaves. Slow as that is. As soon as the flowers are done, I think the slowest part is going to be done with. That's the only part that's actually taxing in terms of detail. Oh, I got almost no dark green on that. That turned up to okay. Again, these red flowers almost seem cursed with how difficult they are. But hey, this is turning out okay. I don't really like how that turned out. And since it's still taking a while for the red and pink to dry out, maybe I'll start on the Happy Mother's Day message. Just gotta figure out which brush I want to do it with. One of these two. I'm not sure. This one's been really faithful to me. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do the colors. Because we got dark pink, dark yellow, dark blue, dark red, and dark green. I think I want to figure out a cycle of colors that is aesthetically pleasing. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. It's all boogered up. Big, stupid paint booger. Come on. I want it to be big and globby so that it looks kind of dumpy the way it is here. Oh, shoot. Well. Yeah, okay. It's kind of decided for me. Right there in that moment. This is going to take a lot of going back and forth. I'm not even sure if it's turning out very well. I mean, it's supposed to look kind of janky, but not too janky. There, that looks okay. Now I'm kind of focused on getting this right, because I feel like I've already kind of messed it up. Is Mother's Day gonna fit? It can if I try really hard. And make it even jankier. Come on. Like, what if I hike the O way up here? Like that. To where it looks nice and stupid. Like a 6-year-old did it. Should have spaced this P to be closer to the A for extra space. It is kind of coming together though. But it ain't over till it's over. Whew. I'm being tested here. And there is going to be some overlap. And it's not really, like, centered at all. But nothing anyone can do about it now, eh? There. How's that grab you? red's supposed to come after that, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and break that rule and make it like this. And there. And what next? There was no exclamation point in the original, but I think I will go ahead and throw that in there. It just feels right, you know. There you go. That red is trawled on there super thick, though. I gotta fix that. Because it's never gonna dry like that. There. Let me pick it up and hold it. That doesn't look so bad. Alright, now let's fix these stems. Because again, you're supposed to be looking up at them. I mean, maybe that doesn't come across for all these flowers, but hey. Maybe I should add some. Yeah. Mm-hmm. To make it look more like you're looking up at them. The hydrangeas are fine. I don't think they need touching up. These do, however. Wasn't able to give them the proper attention before, but now. Some of these stems are coming out kind of thick. I guess sometimes plants are like that. I mean, have you ever had one like facial hair that was just randomly way thicker than the others? I get those all the time. So weird. I mean, I guess if you're looking up at them, then there is going to be some extreme foreshortening anyway, so. You really that bad? Or am I just rationalizing my own mistakes? There, that'll do. As far as the flowers go, anyway, now it's time to do the grass. Lots of grass. Actually, should I use the big brush? I kind of do. Because this is a big job. I'm going to lay down lots of grass. Go. Oh, hey, I forgot about this flower. The white one. I'll have to work on that. I guess that'll be my finishing touch. There we go. See how fast this is? I mean, I got some more layers to throw down after this, though. We got the dark grass and then the dark grass. we go. I just got some green on my arm. Yeah. I'm done with this yellow brush. I should rinse that out. I've almost made it all the way around with the light grass. There we go. Get off. Come on. Let's take these out. They gotta dry off so I can paint that one daisy. One lonely daisy. There we go. Come on. There. Not standing out as much as I would have liked, but it does look kind of cool. Oh no, it's dripping down the side. Don't jab my monitor with the back of the paintbrush. That's bad. I made a lot of dark green because I thought I'd be using a ton of it, but maybe not. this nasty dark green. Strangely, it reminds me of, like, I can't believe I remember this, but like an old episode of The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, where there was like a big, like, Christopher Robin didn't want to clean his room, and for some reason that meant he had to deal with some sort of like filth monster living under his bed, or some such like far-fetched notion. I don't really remember, but he was like this big dark green glob, like this paint. I used to watch a ton of Winnie the Pooh as a kid. That and Barney and Thomas the Tank Engine, Blue's Clues. I think it was kind of in between generations where there were some like old things that I watched and some new things that I watched. Like I was too old for Dora the Explorer, which is probably a good thing. I always hated Dora. Like, just a little bit that I've been exposed to that character, she is so obnoxious and loudmouthed. I don't even know if she's still around. Or if that character has been retired. I mean, how long has it been since Dora the Explorer came out? My arm's starting to hurt again. Thankfully, we are almost done. Just gotta finish this dark grass, and then I'll take care of that daisy. Ooh, there's too much green there that's still wet. It's completely blocking the dark green. Same place where it was dripping over the sides before. See? It's too much wet paint. If I were patient, or if I were not on stream, then I might consider being more, well, patient and just letting the paint dry, but nope. Or maybe if I had some forethought and did more work before the stream, and then just put the finishing touches on stream. I am a little disappointed with how the dark grass is turning out. I mean, I thought it started out really good, like right around here in this area, and it's started to become less good. Just because, again, I'm losing patience. But I mean, as far as a one-day paint goes, I think it's pretty okay. Okay, there's your grass. Oops. I didn't mess anything up, did I? I just accidentally punched my keyboard. now that the edges are wet. I gotta be careful about handling this. There's still green on it. Come on. That didn't turn out too great. It needs to be more wet. And then I can try and squeeze one last bit of green in there. It's missing something. I think now the flowers need shading. So let me just try and put like a little tiny bit. Of dark green down under these flowers. Or not dark green, dark red, silly me. Something to add just, I don't know, a little bit more depth to them. Instead of them just being blobs. There's that. Should have been doing this at the same time I was doing the lettering, so I wouldn't have to rinse as often. And then maybe just a little teeny tiny bit. Of this. The navy blue. So close. And then a little dark yellow under the tulips, the many, many tulips. Man, I got a lot of cleanup to do after this. This place is like a war zone. You can't even see. maybe some yellow. I knew I was forgetting something. I wanted a bit of a clouds in the sky. So it wasn't just the shadows. I need some white. That was why I poured myself some white in the first place. Just because I knew I wanted some clouds. I was gonna add like I don't know what the word is, but like a solar flare, or like a sunburst. You know, it's where it's like extra shiny, but. Come on, mix it up. Mix it up real good. There, that's fine. And that's it. Alright. Golly. Oh my gosh, there's paint and water everywhere. And my neck is killing me. Hold on. Oh. I want you to watch me do this. Ugh. Oh. Did you hear that? Alright, let's roll this camera one more time. Okay, and that is it for the Mother's Day stream. And I gotta say, it turned out okay for a one-day job. Happy Mother's Day. Now, tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next, yeah, right. Next Sunday, there's a break. Jaron was on stream and I was too, like, focused in on the painting. Daggone it. He snuck in. He snuck in for like a half hour. Hey there, Harrison. I won't be able to be on for very long. Danged weekend shifts. Yeah, those weekend shifts. That's what I'm trying to get out of, so I can focus more on this. But I think it did okay. Mostly. And the shadows on the tulips look kind of weird. Actually, the shadows on the pink flowers don't look so great either. So maybe I won't call it quits just yet. I want to put in a little bit more pink. And yellow still bothers me. It's not quite the way I want it to be. There, that's what I had to do. I had to paint over the shadows entirely. And then it looks better. Because yellow's so weak. There. So the weakness of yellow can be a strength sometimes. Because it lets you layer paint. There we go. See? Isn't that better? So next week, One Piece is on break. We're gonna be on break. After that, and I gotta look at my calendar because school year is almost over around here. I know some places it's different. They go until June and then they come back in September. We stop in May and come back in August. So let's see what we got. That's not right. Because I got other plans. I got plans with my family too over the summer. We want to take a little vacation together up north. So, the 19th. Why do I feel like I was going to do something on the 19th? That's just going to be something I'll figure out later. For now, I think that'll do for the stream, and I'll just I'll figure out something. Maybe find something on Netflix to watch, or maybe I'll actually have this whole computer situation figured out, and we can play some Psychonauts too. But for now, that's gonna be it. And from me and Pomni, happy Mother's Day.